on.
Oh, sorry. Okay, we're ready. Let's go. I got things to do here. 10 minutes, Coach Brian. 10 minutes. Jeff has to study for his nursing program tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Okay. All right, guys. Look. Teach me grappling. I'm sorry. I didn't do the Khabib Triangle on the legs up against the wall or the fence. So I'll talk briefly about it, and then I have another video for you. So I'm just going to talk briefly. Guys, look. There's people out there on the internet. They love to type, and they like to say, you can't beat Khabib. Guys, I'm not saying I can beat Khabib. I'm trying to give you guys information. It's trying to share knowledge, okay? Again, this goes back to like the old video about the Conor McGregor-Khabib fight, guys. When I show something, I'm not trying to say I'm better than Khabib or anything like that. I'm just trying to teach you guys. I'm trying to educate you. If you guys didn't know who I am, I've been around. Been doing this for 26 years. I'm pretty decent at it. So I don't know everything, but I know a lot of shit. So here's some shit. All right? Come here. So if a guy gets you here, again, I'm going to basically just say the same thing, guys, that I said in the last video. Can you triangle my legs?
Maybe.
All right. See. Go ahead. Just triangle my legs. Good, triangle. Okay, now, go ahead and drop down on my quadriceps and try to sprawl out and widen your knees. Very nice. Like, keep your hips down. Yeah, you can just lay on me like that. Now, guys, look. When you're here and you squeeze so you don't let my legs go, it's hard. It's hard. But guess what? Khabib wasn't doing that much damage right here. This is where Conor was like throwing elbows, doing a little bit of illegal strikes too. But, you know, there's a little bit of strikes. And then occasionally he would slip his feet out. You know, he'd slip his feet out and then immediately Khabib would gather a leg like, can you put your shoulder into me and stand on your feet? Yeah, and then lift and then hook a leg. Exactly. And then do it again and then triangle again. And then now I'm in trouble again. But here's the point, guys. My last video was saying, if I'm on my back out in the open, I have room to push, frame, and hip escape. But in this position, I don't have room to do that because I've got my back to the cage or the fence or a wall in this case. Go ahead, keep the pressure on. But guys, look, I don't have to use energy at all. Like, go ahead, squeeze me, hold me. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm totally just chilling out. But can you do anything?
No.
Swing at me. Yeah, I'm just like holding, right? So guys, it's not like he's doing. Now, if you try to march up to the mount, my knees start to widen. You see how you took the pressure off?
Yeah.
You got to choose. Are you going to like keep the pressure on my legs? If you really try to keep mounting me, any moment I get a chance with my feet, I don't care if they're crossed or if they're not crossed, if you open your knees at all or move, I'm going to pull my feet out. So go, try to hold. Keep going, come on. And try to pull away if you want. You can try to like do something. And then now once my legs get out, keep going. Try to get it again. I'm controlling his wrist. I'm gonna go here. Now guys, watch. When he's trying to get my leg, I have to push and get my legs here and get myself up against the fence. I have to try to get my knee here. Sure, you're gonna try to pull my leg out. If you're Khabib, you'll try to like take me down again, right? And pull me out, exactly. Now we're back up here against the fence again. We can do this for a long time, and you can control me, and you will win on the judges' scorecards. But what I'm getting at, guys, it's not really that dominating. Other than him holding me down, he's not beating the hell out of me. It's not like other positions, like a full ground pound crucifix, where you're getting the crap beat out of you. So if you guys are here, what is your goal? Hook my legs? Hook. Good. My goal is to try to create frames, get my knees out, get up to here, and continue the fight. That's what you need to do. It's pretty simple, I know. I said last time, it's not enlightening, it's pretty simple, but that's what I want you guys to do. Let's do one time. Go, hold me tight. Can you? Yeah. Can you fight me? I slap you, I'll slap you. Go, come on, I'll let you get me tight on the first one, ready? Go, try to hold me and do whatever you want. Check his base, yeah. One leg free, two legs free. Oh, come on, bro. You're losing your balance. Oh, I'm off the fence. All right. Anyway, you fell into the sumageshi. All right, guys. Next video. 2 videos in one, I guess. Guys, I want to talk about Icy Mike. Hard to hurt. You guys got to check him out if you haven't checked him out already. We've been going back and forth. We like each other. Because the reason why I like Icy Mike is because he's realistic. He doesn't bullshit with you guys. He's a little bit more, I like his persona that he has. I'm kind of like him. I'm just a little bit more PC, politically correct with the way I speak most of the time. But I like him because it's refreshing. He's like, he says the things I want to say sometimes. Anyway, Icy Mike has a question, and let me find it. It's on his video called Easy Takedown, or at least Easy Takedown is the thumbnail. Okay, the request. Current self-defense curriculums are heavy on arm drags and the Russian arm, which I believe he means Russian 2-on-1, I assume. My problem is I have trouble using that stuff in live rolling sparring, and we don't see it materialize like that often between trained people in an MMA context. Is it just that they work like magic on untrained people and will never be more than a blip in the fight with a trained person? Or can we put them to use and get reps of the self-defense stuff against full resistance? That's a great question, and let me try to give you guys a little bit of info. So here's the point, guys. The arm drag and the Russian 2-on-1. I assume he meant Russian 2-on-1. He's called it Russian arm. I assume that's what he meant. So Russian is this technique. It's usually done off the collar tie. That's the most, you don't have to let it go. Yeah, I'll pop it off. And then once we're here, this kind of grip, or you have the key lock version. So that's the Russian 2-on-1, and then you have an arm drag, which is grabbing the wrist, and then reaching across here, and then dragging and going here. These are common wrestling techniques, generally popular in Greco-Roman wrestling. The arm drag is like a huge Greco-Roman technique, as well as the Russian 2-on-1. They are used both in freestyle, and they're also used in American folk style. Now, are they useful for MMA? Not that much. So I would say an arm drag is way more useful than the Russian 2-on-1. The Russian 2-on-1 is a good move to know. I teach it to all my grapplers, but it is going to be a blip. So you're right on that. It does not work against trained people. Even on untrained people, like I could do it to a guy who's an insurance salesman. Do you sell insurance? No. Okay, like if I was in a self-defense situation, I know it's ridiculous, because self-defense guy wouldn't grab me like this, but it doesn't matter. He could touch my shoulder, and I'm like, hey, and he's like, hey bro, calm down. And you're like I could take it like this and go, hey dude, fucking chill out over here. Chill out, all right? What the fuck's your problem? Let me hook that arm up, and then I'll get you in this position. I could do that to that guy. But you're not gonna be in an MMA fight and do this. Punches, bam, boom. We get in a clinch here, the guy's like here, we're in these like tie clinching, and we're trying to throw knees, and then I get a Russian 2-on-1. You know, this is not gonna happen. He's gonna fight, you're gonna pull your elbow in. You know, the second that I do this, and then look at the next situation. What if I got two hands on one and you just cock a hook to me? Why don't you do it to me? Do a Russian 2-on-1, and I go, boom, boom. I can still throw my body into it. Some people say, you can't turn your body, because if you put pressure on my shoulder, you're kidding me? Are you kidding me? Put pressure hard. Dude, I can still throw my arm. And guys, an arm punch like this, look.
Yeah, that'll hurt.
That'll hurt,
That'll hurt to the face.
Guys, yeah. That would hurt to the face. So look, you're not gonna Russian 2-on-1 a guy with skill. If a guy is an insurance salesman, sorry insurance salesman out there, if you train, you're a badass. But what I'm talking about is that desk jockey guy who doesn't really work out, you could do that to that guy. If he's drunk, you could probably do it to a drunk. But you're not gonna do a Russian 2-on-1. It's just not that useful. But the skill is useful. So learning a drill, like he grabs my collar and I go here, and then he grabs my collar on the other side, and I go here, and he grabs my collar, keep going. Oh. This is a great drill to get used to stuff, you know, at least the 2-on-1. Now, how could this apply in the fight? If I'm throwing punches and the guy reaches out for a tie clinch and he kind of grabs me, and I take him and I bump him off and I throw a punch, that's great. You grab a tie clinch again, okay, and I'm here. Guys, this is how I prefer to do it. Good, grab me. Again, there's a big distinction between 2 and 1, okay? If he only has 1, like here and 1, this is easier, way easier, okay? If I'm here, I could bump it off and get like a position. You would do it in the MMA fight. You would do the action of breaking a collar tie. Let's say I was like this, and we're in the fight, and we're throwing knees, and see how he's got a collar tie? Like I could go here and then get in the position and throw, you know? Grab it. I could bump it off and come around. So those kind of techniques are possible, but it's not gonna be Russian 2-on-1 time. It's not like a wrestling match, okay? You're gonna do it and get out. If it's 2, well, I remember I just said man, you're not gonna do this. It's not gonna work. Tight, 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 tight. It's not gonna work. So the way I do it when I'm here, guys, look, I take my hand, I bring over in front of his neck, this is one way, and then I bring my other hand here. I can go over or under, but I like to go under. Okay, I could go over as well to control both. I like to go under. And then now I turn and I break the grip. And that's all I do to break it. You're holding tight, huh?
Yeah.
Go hold tight, 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 tight. Tight, tight, tight. Good. See that?
Yeah.
I just break the grip, that's it. But that's not a Russian 2-on-1. Another one is I reach around and I grab your head. See that? I grab his head. Now look what I've done. See that? Now I can do techniques like throwing him off balance. I can do this here, you know, and try to shuck the guy off of me. But again, is that a Russian 2-on-1? Not really. But the Russian 2-on-1 skills that I've developed over the years have prepared me to do those simple things for tie clinches and stuff. Anyway, will it work every time? No, no moves work every time. So that's Russian 2-on-1. Armdrags. The problem with armdrags is people learn how to do armdrags like this. And then in the real world, how are you going to do that in the fight? You know? How am I going to, like, if we're in the fight, I can't just reach out and grab your wrist and do a freaking arm drag. That's not going to happen. So we're going to get into the clinch. I'm going to get you over here so we don't run into the mob. We're in the clinch here. This is what I just got done showing, guys. You know, you're in this position, you're kneeing. I'm sorry about that. Okay? I'm striking the guy. Boom, I push this wrist down. And we're in this fight, foot stomp, and I drag. If you want to make it work, that's the one you got to work. It's from the clinch. Another one you could work. Okay, let me show you this one more time. Get some wrist control. If the guy's up here, I shake, and I break him down. I get him to here, or I punch him in the ribs. Boom, boom. I get him to close his elbow. See that? You close your elbow, and then I get your wrist. Or I start to pummel, and he gets his hand in. You're elbowing. So I don't get, you see how you're fighting that? Now I can push your wrist. Now that I push his wrist, now I want to expose the arm drag. I'm looking at other things. Stomping, you know, dropping my knees on you. Boom, trying to strike you. Just to get you to open up. Watch this one. I fake a single leg, like this. See that, John? Go around. I just fake a single leg. Right here, from my underarm. I take a single leg and drag and pull the guy down. Okay? These are ways you can actually set it up. Because if you're just doing arm drags and you're like, dude, arm drags don't work on trained people, they are better than that Russian 2-on-1, but you have to set them up. A good guy isn't going to just let me do this. You know, if I go here, you're going to be like, okay, well, I'll give you another one now. Now you gave me another idea. But check it out. If I go like this, put your elbow in. Yeah, like I can't drive you, you see? This is the biggest problem. No, don't attack me, just get out. Just, like, see? That's the common problem. Everybody says we spin in circles. You know, I go here, and then you go. And then you go, shoot, it didn't work. That's the biggest issue. So guys, look, when I go here, and the guy's like I'm trying to drag him, and you want to wrap around me and go behind. See that one?
Yeah.
So, check that out, guys. Look, you want to make your arm drags better? I go fake single, drag. I'm trying to go, and then he goes around. I drop to my knees, and I'm right here. Now, he tries to go to my back. I'm on my toes. My arm comes through. and I'm up here in Keskatami, modified into side control. And then there's gonna be a guy in the comment section that says, I'll take your back, I'll choke you. Guys, calm down. Calm down, bro. Guys, look, I have wrist control in this case. Checking arm drag. If the guy, I go here, he comes back, he circles behind. Now look at my grips here. He already goes behind me. My right leg's here. I just hit a little back step. Really, can you jump on my back and choke? Choke. Choke. Yeah, it's tough, huh?
Yeah.
Now, if things slippery, yeah, he could take my back. Could choke me. But that's why you have defense. You have choke defense. So, this is a long video, huh, John? All right, guys, I gave you guys enough, huh? Hope you guys enjoyed. I will smash you. No, I won't. I'm a nice guy, guys. Please click like, subscribe, share these videos. I give you guys a lot of stuff for free. Please, if you learned something from this video, click the link down below at Patreon. Become part of our little Patreon community that supports this channel. This is why I do this for you guys. Guys, I want to share. I want to get all that I have up here on video. But I also want to help people. But the reality is, guys, I can't afford to do all this that I do. I run a gym. I'm a high school wrestling coach. I'm helping kids every single day become achieve their dreams of going to college someday in wrestling, Jiu-jitsu, MMA. I have a guy that fights in the UFC. Like, I do a lot of things. In order for me to continue to do this, guys, it really, really helps for all the people that donate. And there's still such a small percentage of you guys that are donating. Everybody seems to love the channel. Everybody tells me all kinds of, they love it. And I know not everybody can, but guys, if you guys could just, contribute $5 a month, it's like not much. $10 a month, whatever you can do, it doesn't matter. There's a lot of, the majority of my people are $1 a month, but it shows that they care at least a little bit. They care $1 a month, that's cool. That's better than nothing. So thank you guys so much for those that do. Those that haven't jumped on the Teach Me Grappling bandwagon, please do so. I would really appreciate it, and I want to bring you guys more every single day. Icy Mike, you're the man. Dude, keep doing your thing. Hopefully what I showed helped you, and I think you kind of already knew the answer. But either way, we gave the community out there in YouTube land some cool stuff. So thank you, Jeff. All right. We'll see you guys later. Out.